Have a house counsel.
Here I am, Your Honor.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Ms. Murphy?
I am fine, Judge. How are you?
Okay, let's get the show on the road. Miss Asia?
Yes, I'm here.
And what is your name, ma'am? Your last name?
Asia Lindsay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Mr.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. Our court is in session. Please keep your background quiet and clear. Be properly dressed at all times. And also, if you're in a vehicle, there's no driving. Our court is in session. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Officer Peoples. Good morning, everyone. We're going to try to make this quick and as painless as possible. We have Mr. Thomas George. Yeah. So that's a formal hearing, so we'll wait on that. And we're going to give the officer a half-hour grace period. The officer, no, I don't have. I just have David Graham as the attorney. So let's go with Lynn. What is that?
Oh, the camera ain't turning.
Yeah, next door. Mrs. Ladisinski. Did I get that right?
You were close, Your Honor, but yes, we're ready on that case.
Let me get it right. I don't want to be messing up anyone's name. So let's call the case. What is give me that last name again, please.
Yeah. It's the schedule for formal hearing.
Is that scheduled for formal?
Yes.
That's scheduled for formal hearing as well. So we'll put those to the side.
I didn't have a file, so this is registered back
For
for
your time. All right. Put that aside.
Do we have Thomas George and Miss?
Your Honor,
Yes.
David Grimm on behalf of Thomas George, and Mr. George is seated to my immediate right.
Yeah, I got you, Mr. Grimm. I'm going to give the officer, today is a formal hearing. I'm going to give the officer a half hour to show up.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll wait patiently.
Thank you so much, Mr. Grimm.
There we go.
Let's call Mr. Goodson. Mr. James Goodson. This is the City of Detroit versus James Forrest Goodson. Case numbers SP 1164967, counts 1 and 2. And case number SP 1164741, count 1. Mr. Goodson, there is, let me make sure that there's nothing else outstanding out here. Before we go to the office. So, yeah, so we make sure they have anything else.
That might make it a little fast.
So let's do this. 1, 2. There's an offer here in the file to plead responsible to blockading traffic and dismiss the other two. I'll fine you $175. Everyone, there is a house counsel on the line that's very competent. If you don't understand or if you need some more information about the offer that's being availed to you or what you want to do, then I can put you in a breakout room with that house counsel. If you want a trial date, that's within your right to have a trial date. If you don't want the offer, or if you want to contest the ticket, but if you want to speak in depth about the ticket, then I'm going to put you in the breakout room with house counsel so that you can be advised that way. So, Mr. Goodson, what would you like to do? Mr. Goodson. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Your Honor, Lopez, Urel, that's retained counsel.
Who was that?
Lopez, Urel for 835.
Or Uriel Lopez? Okay,
Yes. That's ready, Your Honor.
let's see what these guys. We changed the font of this thing here.
Said mine was okay this morning.
Does it look like the font changed a little bit?
Nope. Not on mine. This is over here.
Lopez, Uriel.
Just the two letters or something.
What's this schedule for free trial? Okay. This is the City of Detroit versus Uriel Lopez, case number SP 1142634, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Harrison appearing on behalf of Mr. Lopez.
There is an offer in this file here to plead to the amended count of improper plates, and this other matter will be dismissed. I don't know if Mr. Lopez has insurance or proof of insurance or registration or not. I'll fine him $240. I'll give him time to pay.
Judge, is the improper plates offense a criminal offense or a civil offense?
It's a criminal offense, misdemeanor is punishable, doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, there's no points on the license. Well, obviously, without the abstraction, there's no points, right? So I'm being redundant.
Your Honor, I very much appreciate the offer. I would ask the court for another pretrial to give me an opportunity to speak with the prosecution. Mr. Lopez, young man, he's got a pretty good record. I would like to try and see if I can avoid having to have him plead to any criminal offense. You have to pay the fine.
What I'll do is I definitely respect that, and I will give you the opportunity to speak with the prosecutor now if you want to. And we can put you in a breakout room.
If the prosecutor's available, that'd be terrific, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, let's do that. Are you signed on here?
Your Honor,
Yes,
you changed yourself to James Gibson.
I changed myself. to
Yeah,
Jim.
you named yourself James Gibson.
Good
morning, Mr. Gibson.
So what do I do now?
He's renamed himself.
Oh, so I kicked James Wilson out.
I thought he was still here. Let me double check.
Let me get up for him.
I think
I think he's out of here.
Oh, dang.
Let's see.
Excuse me, Mr. Clerk, could you send me a docket sheet, please?
I just sent it, Madam Counsel.
Your
Just-
Honor, Michael
just
Harrison
now?
again. I missed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
We're waiting on him to sign on. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room now.
that got
Judge-
it, thank you.
Judge, if I
Okay.
may ask before we do that. Oh, okay, I guess.
No,
we're
go
going.
ahead, speak. You can speak.
Well, Judge, I apologize. I have two other court matters this morning, and I have a memorial outing for Paul Source, the FBI agent who was killed. If I guess if we're going to go in right now, I was just going to ask,
You want another pretrial date?
if you wouldn't mind, Judge, I'd be very grateful.
All right. August the 9th. Well, let's see, pretrial, August the 2nd.
August 2. Thank you,
August
Judge.
2 at 8:30. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll see
Have a
what I
great
can
day.
do in the interim. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Have a good
Excuse
day.
me, Attorney Harrison,
Yes, sir.
check your chat. I just sent you my email address.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, I'll reach out. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go with Mrs. Tanisha Green.
Yes.
Good morning, Ms. Green.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is that right off of that?
No, there's no one over here.
Officer check.
We need to know which one is thrown out and all that kind of stuff too. Yes. Who's the officer? They gotta write a file in. Good morning, officer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who you have, sir?
Today I have an A. Lindsay.
Okay. And Dave Lindsay is here. Need to go in a breakout room with the attorney and the prosecutor. Attorney Murphy, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, and I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the attorney and the officer.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
There is well, I'll let you guys work it out. We need an offer from Ms. Green. Whenever you get a chance.
Can you give me, Ms. Lindsay's file also?
Ms. Lindsay is here. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Antoine Lucius Grant.
Yes, sir.
Case number SP 1153650, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Grant.
Yes, sir.
He's scheduled yesterday. He's scheduled yesterday. I checked this now.
So there's an offer here in the file to plead to 1 count of failure to display. Do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you run his license, please? And if you have a valid driver's license, then
Yes,
we
sir.
will just well, if you
Yes,
have a
sir.
valid driver's license, we will just give you the blocking traffic and dismiss the other 2 counts.
Yes, sir.
175.
Okay.
0 point offense, no abstraction to the Secretary of State, and it's just a civil infraction.
Okay. So who do I send the payment to?
Well, let's see if you got a valid driver's license first.
Oh, okay. It's right.
You'll come down to the 36th District Court. Let me raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Grant, you understand you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down. You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Right. Yes, sir.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Okay, let me draw your attention to January 13th, 2021 at around 8:56 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Warren and Archdale Street. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And on that date, were you pulled over for running a red light?
It was yellow, but yes, sir. He said it was red. Yes.
Yellow, I was gonna say that, red or amber light. You ran the amber light, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, based on that, I'm gonna accept your responsible plea to the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm gonna fine you $175 with the stipulation of probable cause. The counselor's not on the line. We're gonna dismiss the other two matters. When can you pay?
When you tell me to come down there, I can give it to you tomorrow.
All right, well, you can't come down tomorrow. Come down on Monday. Listen, what I'll do is to make it easy for you, on pay by July 16th, 2021. If you find that you can't pay that by July 16th, sir, I would suggest that you Zoom back in and we can see if we can get you some more time so it doesn't incur more penalties and fees, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank
you. And sir that's laying down there, what's your name, sir?
I'm checking right now.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Antoine Grant.
No, I got you, Mr. Grant. If you don't have any further questions, you have a great day.
All right, you do the same, Your Take care.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you don't have any medical issue, do you, sir? Okay, I can't hear you. You're muted. You can stay muted. I just want you to sit upright. This is court, okay? Even though you got the benefit of being in your own home.
All right, thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Gregory Graham.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Graham.
Good morning.
Let me have the next one. This is what Mrs. Green has an offer. Doesn't have an offer. Let's give Mr. Graham.
Okay. Yes.
Your Honor, may I go in a breakout room with Miss Lindsay?
With Ms. Lindsay?
Yes,
Certainly.
thank you.
I'll put you in a breakout room, Ms. Lindsay.
We have a future informal hearing date. Did you do that too?
Yes. Give Mr. Graham everything. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Gregory Lamont Graham. Case numbers SP 107-45191, SP 107-45411, SP 1122123, counts 1 and 2. And B 111-20319. And B 111-20419. Mr. Graham, we're going to consolidate all your matters. We're gonna try everyone to make this a one-stop shop. I see that you have other matters that aren't up for today. So what I'm gonna do is set this aside and give my city attorney an opportunity to give you one offer that hopefully you can live with, and you won't have to come back. You're scheduled to come back on July the 14th, 2021 at 1:30. That won't be necessary when we get this stuff consolidated today.
All right, thank you.
right.
Now, on some of them, I did go to court once before, and I showed my paperwork for my no proof of insurance and my expired plate. I showed the paperwork on court, and they still suspended my license for it.
So no proof of insurance. All right. I have a October 8th, 2020 ticket that was, and then I have a 3/13/2020 ticket. Both of those, well, one of them has no insurance ticket. Which one did you show the proof of insurance? Do you have the insurance today?
Yes, sir.
You have the registration today?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a valid driver's license today?
Well, they suspended my license because of this.
All right, run this license, please, Mr. Gregory Graham. You got to get those documents together for me, please, so I can, so you can present those to the city attorney as well.
I got it right here. Right.
This one is not my case. Man, I'm running out of paper with this driver's license for printing out.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I'm running out of paper. The driving record is so long.
That's the only reason it's suspended is for them tickets right there, though.
Okay, we'll see. Get those other documents together for me, please.
Yeah, I got them.
I sent it over yesterday. I sent the
Registration. 10-8. All right, let's see what they're doing.
I sent it So,
Okay, I see default judgment entered. On that ticket, default judgment generated 9/21.
yeah, it's on regulation.
All right, so you have a original charge file on that day, notice to appear generated, miscellaneous action bond set defendant failure to appear on 2/9/2021.
Yeah,
Default judgment entered.
that's what
I don't see that you ever appeared on this ticket here.
Yeah, I was on Zoom once before, and then they told me it was postponed for another date.
That's probably true. That's probably
But
true.
I did show my paperwork on Zoom when I was on there.
All right, we'll get a resolution. Let's wait. These other two tickets are of course supposed to be in front of Judge Kalilia Davis on 7:14. All right, here we have Mr. Lamont, Gregory Lamont Brown. He has, according to him, proof of insurance, proof of registration. He says that this is what caused his license to be suspended. He also says that he was trying to log on to Zoom for the court date, and something happened. Either he got on the court date and presented documentation, or he never got on the court date. I don't know which one that you tell me which one that is, Mr. Brown.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Well, if you had a driver's license. Did you, on that day, did you have a driver's license?
Yeah, I had the license that day, yep. Yes, sir.
Did you show it to the officer?
I'm not sure, but I do know I showed my insurance paper and my registration.
You're not sure? All right, listen.
Listen,
if he had a driver's license, check and see that. And that's giving the civil infractions. This is giving them something that's I know that previously there was. All right, what's going on with Mrs. Lindsay?
Miss Lindsay?
Your Honor, the
No.
city has made an offer to Miss Lindsay that she would like to accept.
All right. I'm gonna put your matter aside. He's still working things out, Mr. Brown. This is the city of Detroit versus Asia Lindsay, case number SP 11598-171 and SP 11598-201. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kathy Murphy, P51422 for Ms. Lindsay, who is present.
Okay. What is law? So let me know what that offer is. Please state that offer on the record, please.
Your offer, Your Honor.
Now, wait a minute. Hey, listen, wait a minute. What are you doing here with no shirt on? Sir, at the bottom of the screen.
The gentleman sitting next to his standing next to his window with a shirt off. You got a black picture in the background. You got to put a shirt on.
Not you, sir. The one that's scrolling around.
Galaxy J7 Prime.
Galaxy J75.
Prime.
Prime? Yeah. All right. What's your name, sir? Unmute yourself.
Are you talking to me, sir?
No, I'll get your name in a second. He's with the red shirt on. He just put the shirt on. I can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Yes, this court date.
Okay. Let's he's having some trouble, but let's go. What is the offer? I'm sorry, Counselor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The offer, the very kind offer made by the Assistant Corp Counsel is to dismiss the misdemeanor, amend the speeding ticket to limited access, and with the requirement that Ms. Lindsay take a defensive driving course.
Limited access what?
65, Your Honor, whatever the 1 point offense is. I'm sorry.
That's 65 and a 55. Okay, I'm going to give you 30 days. Is that offer acceptable to you? Are you willing to take that driving course, Ms. Lindsay?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you till August the 9th, 2021 to complete that driving course.
Excuse me, Dante goes P60162, Mayor, police recorder. I just want to put on the record that Officer Charles Turner did appear and discuss this matter with me and the defense counsel and agreed with this resolution. And just wanted, today was the date and time for the trial, so I want to put on the record that Officer Turner was here for the trial.
All right, I know
Formal
Officer,
hearing.
I know Officer Turner's gonna show up. All right.
Yes, sir.
So, Mrs. Lindsay, I'm gonna give you till August the 9th to take that driving course. I've written in the file the offer. So when you come back, if you successfully complete that course, then make sure you have $135 on that day, okay?
You said after I complete the course?
After you complete the course on August 9th, you'll come back, you'll show proof of completion of that course and have $135 on that day, okay?
Okay. Do I get information on the driver?
Michigan Defensive, you have an ink pen?
Yes.
Write the chat for, I'll keep writing the chat for everyone.
Go to her name and click on the button.
Go to chat and where it says 2. Click that down arrow and click everyone. You see it?
All right, here, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Michigan Defensive.
Your Honor, just for my edification, is that Michigan Defensive Driving School?
Yes, Michigan Defensive. MichiganDefensiveDriving.com, Police 36th District Court, or Detroit option.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. All right, thank you very much. We have an officer that's on the line.
How you doing? Good morning.
All right, good morning, officer. What?
Last name is Green. Last name is Green.
Last name is Green.
Yes.
What's your first name?
Cortez.
Who are you here for?
Cortez Green.
Let's get these other attorneys out of here on James Goodson. Who's on James Goodson? All right, who's got Ladisinski?
That would be me, Your Honor, Attorney Corey Silverstein.
Okay, has the attorney, has the officer showed up yet?
I see in the window that there's a PO Willie Robinson, but I'm not sure. Is that probation officer Willie
No,
Robinson?
it's Officer Robinson.
So, Your Honor, could you possibly put me and the officer into a breakout room?
Yes.
It would be defensive driving. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I already can tell you they want the defensive driving course from your client, basically the speed that your client wants.
In exchange for dismissal, Your Honor?
Right.
The defensive driving course in exchange for dismissal?
Well, that's up to the prosecutor on that.
It definitely won't be a dismissal.
You said it won't be a dismissal, probably the same thing, a limited access. Depends on how many points, I don't know, you can hear, let's let you guys talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout. Your Honor. Does Mr. Grimm come back? Mr. Thomas George?
Yes, Your Honor.
You better go get your attorney so we can get this taken care of.
Here I am, Judge. I've reached an age I have to walk down the hallway more often than I used to.
I understand that. This is the city of Detroit versus James Forrest Goodson, case number SP 1164741, count one. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter, or is this a trial date? Counselor, put your appearance on the record, please.
Oh, never mind. What you talking about? You wanted to see what?
I also have case number SP 1164967, count 2, and SP 1164741. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Grimm?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
We're waiting on you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor,
Let me strike that. Let me strike that. Strike that. Let's call, that's my fault. Let me call, thank you, Madam Reporter. Let me call Thomas, the city of Detroit versus Thomas George. Case number,
Your Honor, representing Thomas George, seated to my right.
Case number SP 119-24142. And case number SP 119-24143. Appearance for the record, please.
Again, Your Honor, David Grimm, on behalf of Thomas George, who's seated to my immediate right. And I have the ticket as, I'm sorry, I have the case number SP 119-24141.
Yeah, we have 24141, 42, 4, and 43. Counts 1, 2, and 3 on that.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry. There were 3 violations, each written as a separate ticket. I'm representing Mr. George on all 3.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in the matter. Is there an officer, Tyler Scott? Tyler Scott, hearing no response. Do you want to make a motion, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. David Grimm, on behalf of Thomas George, I am moving to dismiss all 3 tickets.
Okay. Based on that, hearing no response, we've given the officer over a half hour to join us. And having no response, I'm going to dismiss all 3 matters. Okay, Mr. Grimm, thank you very much, and you and your client have a great day, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day. Thank you.
What else do we have here? What about the retained counsels? Are you all set with what you need to do? Are they still speaking?
I think Ms. Ladisinski's counsel is still speaking to the prosecutor, Your Honor.
This is,
Or to the officer, I'm not sure.
There's an offer in this file for Mrs. Green now. So, this is the city of Detroit versus Tanisha Green. Case number SP 102-168, 3 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 102-168-61, SP 105-23622, SP 119-03641, SP 79-33671, SP 79-33672, and counts 3. One 738323441. I also have Miss Green with the middle name without the I. What's your date of birth, ma'am?
79,
January 12th.
1979.
Okay, this is case number 144369971. Okay. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Kathy Murphy, P51422, House Counsel for Ms. Green, who is present.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I have an offer here, which would be to plead to being in the park after closing time on a delayed sentence. I'll fine her $230 for that. Having improper plates, that city parks after closing will be $240. That'll be under a 3-month delay. I will dismiss that case upon payment of the $240 immediately. The other one would be plate to improper plates. I will fine you $240 for that. And the other one would be to plead to failure to display, and I will fine you $240 for that. And the rest would be dismissed.
Your Honor, may I ask a question? When you were reading off the case numbers, there was one you read that I did not see on the docket. Was that the U ticket? Was that the being in the park after dark?
I know that probably one wasn't on the docket, the 14-436-9971.
That one is on the docket, Your Honor.
That's on the docket.
It's
So
an SP. One I do.
this one here, yeah, it's an SP 119-03641.
Is that the being in the park after dark?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you.
So the matters will be a total of, what did we have?
7:30.
$720. All the rest of them will be dismissed.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Would you like to speak with me in a breakout room, Ms. Green, or did you want to ask the judge a question?
Well, I I guess I can speak with you in the breakout room because I'm kind of confused.
Is that fine, Your Honor?
Yeah, 1 second. All right, what I'll do is since you paid the civil infraction related to that, I'll just make responsible for the improper plate and in the park after dark. So it'll be a 480 instead of 720.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That's fine.
You want to go in a breakout room, or you want to take the deal?
I want to take the deal, but I just want to know, would I be able to get my license once I pay this 480?
You're going to pay some driver responsibility fees, but yes, that'll clear up everything. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 driver responsibility fees. That's going to be $450 extra, but that's not going to be a part of this 480. The only thing I'm concerned about today is going to be the 480.
Okay.
Driver responsibility fees will have to be paid before you can approach the Secretary of State and get a license.
Okay.
And that's just dealing with Detroit. I don't know what else you have out there in other jurisdictions.
Nothing. So do I pay it, get off of here over the internet, or do I have to come down to the court?
You paid over the internet. You went to the DivDav kiosk and paid the last one, and
Right.
Or you can come down to the court and pay it.
Okay.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in all these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
You're taking this offer on your own free will?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's stated in the record?
No.
Okay, let me draw your attention to May the 6th, 2021 at around 3:50 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Connor and Clarepoint Avenue. Did you have occasion to be pulled over or approached by a Detroit police officer?
May 6th of what year?
May 6th of this year. You were hanging out at 3:50 in the morning, you don't remember that?
No. We was in the park, it was at 1 something in the morning, and someone else was driving. So there was no.
You were in the park at 1:50 in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then on that day, you were approached by a Detroit police officer, is that correct?
Yes, as the passenger.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You were in the park, right? And
Yes.
the park closes at 10 a.m. All right? No, 10 p.m. All right, so I'm going to accept your plea to being in the park after closing time. I'm going to take that under a 3-month delay. I told you that I would immediately dismiss that ticket upon payment. So
Okay.
if you pay $230, you won't have that misdemeanor on your record.
Okay.
Let's go to the date of August the 31st, 2019 at around 12:13 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Gratiot and Baldwin. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by Detroit police on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you driving a 2005 Dodge blue in color?
Yes.
And on that date, was those plates on that Dodge, were they invalid, improper in some form or fashion?
It was someone else's car, and I thought everything was fine. It wasn't my car, but apparently it was improper.
Mrs. Murphy?
That's fine, Judge.
I don't know if it's fine or not. She doesn't, if she doesn't know if the plates were improper, isn't that
I think she acknowledged at the very end there that the plates were improper. Didn't you, Miss Green?
Yes, I said, told me that they were improper, yes.
Okay, all right. Based on that, I'm going to accept your plea to the improper plates. That's a 0-point offense that does not abstract from the finding 240 in that matter. I'm gonna dismiss all the other matters with the stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna dismiss all the other matters. I'm gonna waive all the warrant fees. And you're gonna be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. Ma'am, if you don't have any further questions, I'm gonna put down here as a date of October 8th, the pay by date. Hopefully you can get that paid sooner than that. If you, as soon as you get the first 240 paid for the in the park ticket, that ticket will be immediately dismissed. The other ticket you'll have until October 8th to pay. If it's nothing further, ma'am, you have a great day, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a great weekend.
You as well. What are we doing with, thank you. What are we doing, Counselor?
Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to speak with both the assistant court prosecutor, and I also spoke with Officer Robinson, and they have offered a reduction whereby my client would plead responsible to the added count of blockading traffic. She would plead guilty to the the defective equipment charge. She would take the Michigan Defensive Driving course, the 36th District Court option, and in exchange for all of that, the original speeding charge would be dismissed.
Very good work, Counselor. I'm going to give her till August 9th, 2020. Set this for a free trial. I expect you will be back on that date, and your client, at least you will be back on that date to put that down. She'll take that Michigan Defensive Driving course. You will have that, or she will have that proof of that course being taken, and we'll resolve the matter on that day.
That's perfectly fine. Your Honor, what time on August 9th?
Hold on. Go ahead, put your appearance on the record, please.
Dr. Garson, on behalf of the city, Your Honor, I'm just trying to get clarification of what was the actual deal that he said that was.
Okay, the actual deal, if I'm correct, your client would plead to the amended count of blockading traffic and the defective equipment in exchange for her taking the Michigan Defensive Driving course, correct?
That is correct.
And that speeding ticket will be amended to blocking traffic right now.
I believe that she should be able to sign in on that date also to tell the court what she learned from that.
Okay, so he wants your client to sign in on that date, so we won't allow her to plead, you to take that plea on her behalf. He wants to know what she's learned from taking that course. I'll fine her $175 for the blocking traffic, and I will fine her $120 for the defective equipment. She can have that money on that day.
Your Honor, would you like her to pay that? I don't think she will be able to pay that until the adjudication order gets issued. So, I mean, she can be.
That's why I say she can have that money on that date, Counselor.
Oh, absolutely. She can pay in full on that day, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much. If there's nothing further, you have a great day.
Officer Robinson, go on the record.
Officer Robinson, you still there?
I am, sir.
You can put your appearance on the record, please. Good morning to you.
Officer Willie Robinson, badge 2590, Detroit Police.
Okay. All right. So we have you here checked in. I won't see you. Probably won't see you at the gas station out there anymore, Officer Robinson. So
I was just thinking that, sir.
All right. All right. I'll see you, but you be safe out there and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Judge,
all right. Have a good weekend. All right. Be safe. Yes, Counselor.
Could we get a return time? I know we said the 9th, but what time, Judge?
8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m. Same via Zoom, correct?
Yes.
We will be here, Your Honor.
All right, thank you much.
Thank you very much, Judge. I'm assuming my client is excused.
Yes, everyone's excused. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Judge.
No, she hasn't played yet.
Her thing.
Okay. Goodson, is Goodson back in the room? I kicked him out the room.
This is Grant.
What's Grant?
Grant?
Yes.
Rich. I need to talk to you because I don't know if you correct those issues, but everything is fine.
That's under Gloria Davidson.
Right.
All right, so you want to just leave it for her?
Just leave that. Right. But I think I gave one expired date, even though
Ain't it on the chip that's on my and the one?
Okay. Mr. Graham, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Did we call these cases? We did call these cases. Yes. So this is recalling the case of Gregory Lamont Graham. This is the B111203119 and B111204119 are matters that you have a pretrial date or a show cause date for arraignment on the bench warrant for July 14th at 1:30. So those two matters are going to be before Judge Kalilia Davis. I don't have any authority to do anything with those two matters. So for today, the offer is going to be pretty good. What's that? That would be pleading responsible to the registration or plate violation. I'll fine you $105, and you will, the other two counts will be dismissed. Is that something that you want to make yourself avail yourself to?
Yes, sir.
Well, all the other counts will be dismissed. All right. All right. Mr. Brown, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters. You can put your hand down.
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
You're taking this offer on your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me draw your attention to October 8th, 2020 at around 2:48 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Parkway Street and Joy Road. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
You say West Parkway?
Yeah.
West Parkway Street and Joy Road, yes.
Yeah.
And on that day, were you driving a 2006 Saturn green in color?
Yes.
And on that date, were the plates, there were no plates on the vehicle, or there was something wrong with the plate or the registration or something on thereabouts?
At that date, I had no plate, but I did have the insurance. I was waiting on my Secretary of State date.
Very well. You pleaded responsible to plate violation $105 fine with the stipulation of probable cause, Counselor. I'll dismiss the other 3 matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. So,
It should only be 1 day.
Daughter, don't fall to bed.
What's the case now?
all right, Mr. Graham, how much time do you need to pay?
I can pay right away.
All right, I'm gonna put in there July the 16th to pay that. Mr. Graham, if you don't find yourself in the unfortunate situation that you can't pay that right away, you need to zoom back in and see if we can get you some more time, because I don't want to see the situation come to a point where you're assessed more penalties and fees because you can't pay. All right?
Yes, sir.
It's not
So
the
what I just
brother,
go
Mr.
down,
Brown.
so what I just go down to 36th District Court and pay?
Yes.
Do I
And
have
then
to give
remember
a ticket number or anything?
They should have that information in the computer. If you do need a ticket number, you want to write it down?
Yes, please.
All right, that would be ticket number SP 1122 132. Scratch that. SP 1122 123 count 2. So SP 1122 1232
Yeah.
by July the 16th.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Now I had one other question. Will they give me like clearances to get my license reinstated?
Yes. Well, I don't know what this other thing you had. Remember, you had that court date on Monday at 1:30, and that's Judge Kalilia Davis, 440.
That's for the would that be for the GMC van expired license plate?
I don't know. Let's see. No, inspect premises or something. Inspect premises, issuance of license on some kind of Perkins lawn address.
Oh, yes, sir. I know what you're talking about now.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, you have a great day.
Thank you.
Is Mr. Goodson back on the line? All right, let's go to Mr. Cortez Green. Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Green, did you take that Michigan defensive driving course?
No, sir. We talked about me having a trial today.
Okay. All right, this is the city of Detroit. Is there Officer A. Long in the room? Yes, he's here.
Yes, I'm right here.
All right, let me put you in the breakout room with the counselors, and we will try to get a resolution. But
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Am I supposed to be in the breakout room with them people?
no, you're not. I'm gonna put your lawyer in the breakout room and the city attorney with the officer.
Okay.
Where is Mr. Andre Lindsay?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Andre Lamont Lindsay, case numbers 1-839-48301, 1-841-83591. Also, case number SP 116-41201 and SP 117-87761. Mr. Lindsay, there's only one offer here in the file, and that's to plead to open intox passenger for the one case, and the other case of no unregistered vehicle would be dismissed. But you have another speeding ticket here and a failure to display ticket. So I'm going to give this over to the city attorney so he can give you another offer so you can consolidate all these matters and get them taken care of, and you don't have to come back. Shoot. All right.
Understood, Your Honor.
Who's on the Prime J7? Who's on the Galaxy J7 Prime? That's the guy with the red shirt. You still need a volume on your phone. I can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself. To the left, there's an audio button. And if you hit that audio button, you can unmute yourself. I can't hear you, sir. Until you can get that together. Who's on the LG K20 Plus? You have to unmute yourself as well. You're unmuted. LG K20 Plus. What's your name, please?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What's your name, sir?
My name is Jason Laterzo.
Did you get that? What's the last name? Jason, what's the last name?
Laterzo.
Z-O?
Z as in zebra, Zulu.
All right, and you were supposed to be here yesterday?
No, today. Well, I mean, it says
L-T-E-R-Z-O.
Yeah, Laterzo. It says show cause hearing Monday on the 9th.
August 9th.
Monday. August 9th.
Monday.
Dog at large, dog at large, dog at large, dog at large, nuisance.
Monday, August 9th.
Yes, sir.
Green. Green? What says green? And then, oh yeah, because you're in the breakout. Who is this? Lindsay? Andrea. Okay, so he needs an updated offer too. I wish we could get in contact with James. So what do you want to do with these dog at large cases? Let's see.
It's scheduled for August 9th.
Yeah. All right. You got to come back August 9th.
August 9th at 8:35 a.m.
Figure we can take care of what we want to.
Right.
That's another document.
I know.
Do you have a license for the dog?
Do you have a dog license?
A dog license?
License for the dog?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Have your dogs been registered with the city, vaccinated and stuff? Did you get a dog tag?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So-
They have all been vaccinated.
How many dogs do you have?
4.
And all of them got out?
No, somebody broke into my fence and they chased them across the street and bit them, and then retreated back to their own property. And the officers came, and I'm sorry. I live in a very bad neighborhood.
I don't need to hear that.
I didn't see the file. I gotta see this.
Yeah, come back on August the 9th. He needs to see the file to see what's going on. Your scheduled court date is August the 9th at 8:35 a.m. I would try to service you now since you're here and you've been waiting, but he doesn't have the file here. It's not until next month, and that file's down in the file room.
Oh, okay, Your Honor.
So it's nothing gonna happen until August the 9th. It's still gonna be scheduled for can we schedule for a free trial on that day? Or it doesn't matter, does it?
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And nothing's gonna happen until August 9th. He'll get a chance to review the file. It'll be an offer in the file. There'll be a counselor here for you unless you hire your own. And then that offer will be presented to you, and we'll give that counselor an opportunity to advocate on your behalf, or you can bring up anything to that counselor at that time to present to the city attorney on your behalf, okay?
I mean, I'm ready to just plead guilty. I mean, they were at large, so I can't.
I understand that, but if you're gonna plead guilty to 4 or 5 counts, then I'm gonna find you it's gonna be over $1,000. You ready to pay $1,000?
No, I don't.
Okay, so come back on August the 9th. You should get a much better deal than that.
Yes, sir.
All right? All right. If you have anything further, Mr. Laterzo, then you can have a great day.
Yes, you too, Your Honor.
Thank you. What about the notorious G? We have him.
Who was that?
Deshaun G.
Yeah,
Mr. G, are you there? You gotta unmute yourself.
Your Honor, may I go into a breakout room with
It's 2 Mr. G's.
yes, there are 2 Mr. G's. May I go into a breakout room with Mr. Green?
With Mr. Green?
Yes, please.
Okay. Mr. Green, you're on that LG K20 Plus?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the attorney, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Which Mr. G are you, sir? You gotta join that room, Mr. Green.
I am a Darius G.
Okay, Darius G. I don't see him.
There's 2 at the top.
2 at the top?
Yeah.
Okay, he's at the top of the second page, okay. All right. All right.
Is this case? Okay.
Thank you.
I got it.
All right. I don't have an offer for them either. This is the city of Detroit versus Darius G. Case number U462251118. Case number 184246901. All right. Mr. G, there's no offer in the file, but let's make an offer up right now. This entering without permission, what they do, 6-month delayed sentence? 6-month delay or 3-month delay? 3-month delay will dismiss the other matter, $240 fine.
For the intern without permission?
Yes.
Okay, I just had a question, Your Honor. Like,
Yes.
how was it intern without owner's permission when the property is on my ID? The address is on my ID.
Well, and well, I'll tell you what, you have a right to a trial in the matter. I see it's a 2008 ticket. We're going to schedule a trial for both of them. One of them would be the no ops ticket that you got, and the other one would be this one. So, and that sounds like you got a defense to that. That's what you would have to present at the time of trial.
Okay.
I can let you speak with the city attorney when she comes out, and then you can talk it over with her.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a 20-minute recess or 20. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the court in recess. I'm gonna go over here when he gets back. You're the co-host, right? You can put him in the room, right, with the attorney, right? Mr. G. Yeah, put him in the room when she gets out with Mr. Green. If he comes back with the files, let me know, and you can put him in the room with the co-host.
Okay. What other courtroom do you have?
I'm gonna go next door to the judge.
Oh, right. All right. Somebody just came up with me.
Counselor?
No, that was.
That's Mr. Long. What about Long, Officer Long, what's going on?
I think his attorney is in the breakout room with the defendant, I believe, still.
That's Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take a break, put the other attorney in there. And if we can get a hold of Mr. Goodson, he was here earlier.
So put G and Ms. Murphy in.
When they come out, yeah, when they come out, please. All right.
Repent, please open and talks.
Ms. Murphy,
Yes.
I need to put you in a breakout room with Mr. G.
Okay, can I go back into the room with Mr. Green? Because I didn't tell him how to get out.
Mr. Green, okay. What breakout room was that?
I think it was 2. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it.
Hey, Murphy,
Yeah,
are we good or are we going to
we're
go
good.
into our?
We're good.
Okay, okay,
But I need to go back in the breakout room with him because I didn't tell him how to get out.
okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I think the judge said he gave me capabilities, but I don't think he did. Let me check.
Okay. All right. So what room do you want me to go in, Your Honor?
Give me, this is the clerk. The judge stepped out for a second, so give me 1
Okay.
second.
Okay. Everybody want to maybe mute your phones until the judge comes back?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, counsel.
You're welcome.
Hello, Ms. Murphy.
Yes, Mr. Green?
I'm on this website right now, and it's got two things on here: Michigan defensive driving and Detroit defensive driving. Which one am I supposed to be going to?
I think you're supposed to be going to Michigan defensive driving.
Oh, Detroit. Take the Detroit one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. But but Mr. Prosecutor, it's at michigandefensivedriving.com, right?
Correct. It's just two
Okay.
courses.
Got it.
Detroit course and the Michigan.
Okay, well, I just clicked on the link that you sent me,
Uh-huh.
Ms. Murphy.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Just pick the Detroit one. Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Prosecutor. Okay.
No problem.
Ms. Murphy, I have one more question. Hi, Ms. Murphy.
Hi, I'm sorry, I stepped away for a moment.
That's okay. Got a question.
Okay.
After I finish with the court today, how long will I need before I can be able to log on to the internet for this course? Will they know right away that I have to take the course? Is it a passcode or word that I have to get them and let them know that I have to take it so that way it can be registered with the court and everything?
Sure. Mr. Clerk, do you know, are you there? Did you hear Mr. Green's question? Or Mr. Prosecutor, do you know?
The prosecutor stepped out.
Okay.
You may want to ask that question to the judge on the record when he goes back on the record.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Clerk, do you know what the offer was to Mr. G so that maybe I can go in the breakout room with him?
Let's see. I don't think it was an offer. I think the judge just made up an offer for Mr. G.
Oh,
But
okay.
he just went to another courtroom. Hopefully he'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
We're actually almost done.
Okay. Thanks. I don't know if you heard that, Mr. G. I don't know what the offer is for you, so there's no reason for us to go into a breakout room yet, okay? Just nod your head, okay? Or speak. You're on mute. There you go.
Yes. I don't know like what the offer would be because like that's like I was explaining. Well, like that's what I'm saying. We might have to go to a breakout room so I can explain.
Yeah, Counsel, Mr. G has some concerns about the actual ticket. That's why you guys need to go in a breakout room.
Okay, we can go in. Can we go in now?
So as soon, the judge still hasn't given me access to it. So as soon as he gives me, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. G, we gotta wait for the judge, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right.
up there. That's that little thing in the middle is the one where you select the person's name and assign them. I believe that's what he intended. But I'll let you tell him when he come back, Mr. G. Darrell's not joined, okay, and then wherever she is, Miss Murphy, what room is she in? Here she is. Okay, so
Ms.
click
Murphy,
her in to join, click on her.
Ms. Murphy, are you there?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to put you and Mr. G in breakout room number 3.
Okay.
Now, he has to click the link to join. Okay, he does. Make sure.
I'll move to 3. There it is.
You have.
Yeah.
No.
I see Mr. G. Yeah, he's there.
Sorry, I got moved to the waiting room.
Yeah, I thought so. See, that's what I was trying to tell you. So, put 3.
Thank
that
you.
one
I
is-
got the link now. Thanks.
Okay. We ain't supposed to, but yeah, because I'm like, why would he not, give you that?
Officer Long.
Did you call Officer Long?
Yes, check your text message, the chat.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, hey, check it again, just in case. All right, got it. Thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, we're back, Mr. Clerk.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Murphy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
The screen, you had to talk to him.
Mr. Lindsay, Andre Lindsay. Can you unmute your phone, please, sir?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you not, like, you can't lay down on Zoom.
Can I hold?
You cannot lay down while you're on Zoom.
Sure, no problem.
Tell him to mute his phone again.
You can mute your phone again, Mr. Lindsay. We're just waiting on the judge to come back.
All righty.
Thank you.
Just lay back.
Okay, let's go back to, where are we now, Madam Counselor?
Your Honor, I think we're with Mr. Cortez Green.
And what's going on with Mr. Green?
Mr. Green is going to accept the offer made by the city, which is to, the careless driving will be amended to limited access, 0 to 5, no point speeding. The other 2 counts will be dismissed, and Mr. Green will take the online defensive driving course.
Okay, so we're gonna go with, the online defensive driving course. Let's, call Mr. City of Detroit versus Mr. Cortez Carl Green, case number SP 1136519, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Green, from my understanding off the record, I was told that you're gonna avail yourself to the Michigan defensive driving course.
Yes, sir.
And that offer at that time will be to plead to the amended count of limited access, 60 and a 50 or something, 60 and a 55 rather.
No, sir.
Mr. Prosecutor, do you have a recommendation for which
Your
one
Honor,
it should be?
That's right, 60 and a 55, which is a 0 to 5, which is a 0 point.
So,
That's just
Mr.
how
Green,
it comes up, but
Mr. Green, this is just sort of a way to amend the careless driving count to a 0 point speeding offense, okay?
Okay.
Count 2 and 3 dismiss. All right, I'm gonna give you till August the 9th, 2021 to take that defensive driving course, come back with proof of that. And we will give you a pretrial date, August the 9th, 2021. And other than that, if you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave, Mr. Green.
Mr. Green did have some, I'm sorry, Judge, Mr. Green did have some questions. Is the fine 135 for that?
The fine is 125 for that. Bring that on that day, Mr. Green.
And then is there any sort of clearance fee? There was no suspension in this case, correct?
I just see it's kind of, some of this stuff went into default. No, I don't think it's into default. That those fines will be changed on the computer here.
Okay.
I don't think that.
He doesn't know. Sorry, Judge, I keep interrupting you.
I don't think there's any reinstatement fees or anything on there.
Okay, thank you.
So just bring that 120.
Your Honor, Dante Goff on behalf of the, I'm sorry, Your Honor, Dante Goff on behalf of the city. I just wanted to acknowledge that Officer Long was here for trial.
Okay.
Yes.
Very well.
I wanted to take that on the record.
Okay. You all set,
Very
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Any other
Sorry,
questions?
I have one question.
What's your question?
When I log into the defensive class, is there anything I need to inform them of to let me know I'm here for court?
No, if the defensive class is an online class, you will be able to go to that class. You need to go to MichiganDefensiveDriving.com. I'm gonna put that in the chat for you, so you'll have that in the chat. You're on the LG K20, right?
Yes.
So I put that in the chat. You want to select the either the 36 district court option or the Detroit option when you register for that class. That's an 8-hour class. It's all online. You finish it at your own time. There's 14 quizzes and 1 test, and you'll get a certificate after you're done with that.
Okay. Also, my apologies.
No reason to apologize. What is your other question?
Is there I actually forgot what the question was, so I apologize.
Did you see the chat? Do you see the chat where I sent that MichiganDefensiveDriving.com?
Yes, Ms. Murphy also sent it to me too. Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Green, you have a very good day.
All right, you do the same, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Who do we
bye-bye.
have next, Counselor?
Mr. Adaros G, if Mr. Goss has a moment for me to speak to him.
All right, what about the other Mr. Andre Lindsay?
I have not spoken at all with Mr. Lindsay, Your Honor, so perhaps if I could speak with.
All right, let me get you in the breakout room with Mr. Goss.
Thank
and
you.
then I'll let you speak with Mr. Lindsay.
Thank you.
Did we ever get up with Mr. Forrest Goodson?
Nope, he never logged back in. He was the one that was scheduled for yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, he never logged back in.
All right, send him another date,
Okay.
30 days or something, I guess.
You got a file up there?
Yes.
All right.
I'll put it right here.
Okay.
I kicked him out. Mistakenly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just never logged back in.
Are we on mute?
don't think he was in there.
Mr. G.
I think he came up.
Mr. G.
Yes.
You know you have an outstanding matter of a domestic violence that you never took care of. You absconded from probation.
When?
2013.
No, that's impossible because I've been on probation already for Macomb County and did my whole probation stint and everything.
What's your date of birth, sir?
Darius Darrell G.
What's your date of birth?
1/12/81.
Way back in 2013, you entered a guilty plea on September 19th, 2013 to domestic violence. You were ordered to pay a fine. You were ordered to take 26 weeks of battered counseling. You were sentenced to 1 year probation. You failed to report to probation department as directed and failed to provide proof of complying with any probation conditions. You still have a balance outstanding of $632.
I don't know how because I've been on probation and everything, and that never came up. I just recently got home from jail, and it's never none of this ever even came upon. I just did 5 years on probation for Macomb County. This is how is that possible?
Let's not talk about how is it possible. First of all,
it's not me.
What it says is down here is you. First of all, let's talk about this. Did you enter a plea on 9/19/2013?
No, Your Honor.
Did you ever live on Autobahn Street?
No, Your Honor.
Well, you're gonna have to go see probation. It's got your birth date on here, and you're gonna have to get this matter sorted out.
Okay, all right. Well, that's not the matter I'm in court for right now. So I'm trying to get the matter that's upon me right now taken care of.
Listen, Mr. G.
Came up. I've never had any.
Mr. G, let's get this straight, Mr. G.
Yes, sir.
This is my courtroom, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm directing you to go see probation regarding this matter so you can get it cleared up.
Oh yes, sir. I would do that. I would do that most definitely.
Your Honor.
Yes.
May I be part of this conversation?
Yes, Mr. G has well, he claims it's not him, but it's his birthday. He claims that he never lived on Autobahn Street. I have a matter here that's domestic violence that is back in 2013 that was pled guilty to on 9/19/2013. He was arraigned 9/14/2013. He pled guilty 5 days later, according to this.
I see. So that's unrelated to the traffic docket today.
Yes.
That's unrelated to the traffic docket, but that is before me.
So it's not even important.
Okay, Judge. I interrupted you, so I'll stop talking until you're ready for me.
I'm ready. Well, I'm ready to hear what you have to say on his behalf, Counselor.
Well, I don't obviously know anything about the DV, but I do need to speak with Mr. G and Mr. Lindsay in a breakout room about the kind offers made by the Assistant Corp Counsel in their cases.
Mr. G, do you know a Mrs. Redding?
May I speak with Mr. G before you begin going on
That
about that,
have
Judge?
to do with that's not what I'm here for.
You know, listen.
None of that. No, I
Mr.
don't,
G,
sir.
Mr.
No, I
G,
don't, sir.
please be respectful to the court. Please be respectful to the court.
I'm trying to, but that's not what I'm here for.
But Mr. G,
I don't care what you're here for. I told you this is my courtroom.
I understand it's your courtroom. I'm not here for no matter that doesn't concern me. It doesn't have nothing to do with me, sir.
Mr. G, do you want me to hold? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you want me to hold you in contempt?
No, sir, but I would like to talk to my attorney.
So stop talking and you better take the advice of your counsel.
That's why I'm trying to talk to her right now.
Mr. G,
all right, so
please be quiet.
Listen to your counsel, because I can put you in jail for contempt, all right?
Yes, sir.
Join the breakout room. I've given you enough information on that. He's going to be ordered to go see probation. We're going to see if we can get this matter cleared up. It's on him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll open up the breakout room and I'll put Mr. Lindsay in the breakout room after that.
Thank you.
And I see Mr. Green still on the line. Mr. Green?
Yes, sir. I apologize for still being here, but
I can remove you if you don't have any more questions.
No, I do have one question. I need to know, when do I need to be back here for court and what time?
I thought I told you that. Join the breakout room, Mr. G and Madam Counselor.
Yes, Judge.
The date you gave me was August 9th.
Which room? Which breakout room?
It is already assigned to you, the same room you left out, room 3. August 9th. You have to take that defensive driving course by August 9th, Mr. Green.
Okay. That's the same court date. I had the same court date as that date then, right?
Yes.
Okay, what time do I have to be here?
8:30.
8:30. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yes, I was given the opportunity to take the defensive driving test. And I can't, he has to take over the entire. Right. And I was dismissed, and I was given the he's taking 2 points on
the take driving class, just open in time, pass. And then what is the other 2? You'll give them a 0 point on this?
Right.
What will that be?
Okay, well, bring your folder, the jacket.
Blockade?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming from here to there. What, did I let him talk?
Somebody talking outside.
Okay.
I can mute that. Mr. Lindsay, you there? You gotta unmute yourself, sir.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, good afternoon, good morning. I appreciate your patience. Let's go. This is the City of Detroit versus Andre Lamont Lindsay, case number SP 1164121, case number SP 117877761, and 183948301 and 184183591. Mr. Lindsay, there's been an offer in the file here to first, in order to complete the offer, you'll have to take the Michigan defensive driving course. if you take that course and successfully complete the course, then the offer will be to plead to the amended count of open intox passenger. That's a 2-point offense. And then it would be pleading to the amended count of blocking traffic for the speeding violation. That's $175. That's a 0-point offense and no abstraction. And the rest of the matters will be dismissed. I'll fine you $240 for the open intox passenger. I'll give you till August 9th to complete the Michigan driving course. And of course, you have a right to a trial in these matters. This one is a 2018 ticket. I don't know if the officer Pierre is worked with the course or not, but that's the Kelly Robinson would be the other matter for 2018. You have a right to a trial, and if you want to take that deal, then it's open for you to take it. If not, you can go to trial, and I can put you in a breakout room with the attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What do you want to do?
I call myself taking it to trial, but this matter is I've been for a number of years now, and I'm just ready to get it behind me, Your Honor.
Well, if you want to speak with the counselor, you can.
I think I will, Your Honor.
All right, I'll wait till she gets done on that, and then we'll go with the.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Can we get probation down?
Well, which one?
For Mr. G. There it is. All right. I'm gonna take a few minutes recess. I'll be right back.
Hey, how you doing, Jay? This ain't it. Pretty good. I'm looking at what you put in. He said he said he'll call me back first.
That was good.
That was Mr. Bradfield. Yeah, he has it. He has it.
Good morning, Officer Bradfield.
Morning, Judge.
All right, what's going on with Mr. G? He's claiming this is not him. He's claiming that his birthday matches up. He's claiming that the ticket is not him. He doesn't know the complaining witness, anything of that nature. But I see he hasn't. It says in the file that he at least hasn't complied with anything he's supposed to do. He was represented by Andrea Roberts. So maybe we can contact her.
Yes, Your Honor. Definitely.
Maybe she was appointed. That's Miss Roberts, that works for the
Defender's office.
Defender's office. Is she here today?
I haven't talked to her today. Normally she's in Judge Austin Garrett's courtroom. 338, I do believe.
All right, let's put it on mute. Okay, what information do you have, Officer Bradfield? Here we go right now.
Hi, Judge.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. So I sent Mr. G a copy of the Register of Actions from that case that you all were talking about. So he's gonna call probation, okay?
Okay.
And
Well,
then,
I have probation right here on the line. Is he still claiming that he doesn't know anything about this?
no, Your Honor, I sent him the Register of Actions. He's gonna look at it. It was a minute ago. But if you would allow him to call probation to straighten it out, I think
That doesn't answer my question, Counselor. My question was, is he still claiming that he doesn't know anything about this? Because that's what he claimed earlier.
So I think he does know about it, Your Honor. I think the issue was there was a warrant placed in the system in December of 2013, and then it got canceled in August of 2014. And Mr. G knows that this has not come up at all. So he thought it was strange. He thought there would have been a warrant in the system, but for some reason, because he had been on probation in another jurisdiction later after that, and nothing ever came up about this. So that's what he was confused about. But for some reason, the warrant was canceled in August of 2014.
Yeah, and let's call this case. Let's call
are we
the case
calling the traffic or?
We're going to call them all, Counselor.
Okay, Judge.
We're going to call the case of Adarius G, case number 13062194001, case number U 462251118, case number 184246901. So, all right, appearance for the record, please.
Kathy Murphy, P51422 for Mr. G, who is present, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mr. Officer Bradfield?
Morning, Judge. Gary Bradfield on behalf of the probation department.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't see Mr. Bradfield there.
Yes. All right. So let's talk about the traffic matters first, Counselor.
Your Honor, the Assistant Corp Counsel has requested that Mr. G provide he asked for a rental agreement or a utility bill. Mr. G needs some time. He doesn't live at that address anymore. He lived at the place where he got the EWAP ticket for, and I would ask Your Honor to set these two matters either for another pretrial or for a trial to give Mr. G time to find some mail that he received at that address.
Okay. So the offer for the one ticket is to plead to the amended count of failure to display, and that offer for the 2018 operator's license ticket, that I'll set a pretrial. Well, let's do this. Instead of setting another pretrial, let's just set a trial date for all the matters.
Okay.
We'll set a trial date. That trial date is going to be August the 12th, 2021 at 9 a.m. All right. So we'll set a trial date. So Mr. G, there's the trial date set August 12th, 2021. At that time, the people are going to be held responsible or held to the standard of pleading guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I would suggest that if you have some information that you have available to defend yourself, that would be the date and time to bring that information. As for, so are we on the same page as that on that, Mr. G?
Yes.
All right. So let's move to the other matter of probation matter. So I have Mr. Bradfield on the line I'm gonna allow you to speak. I did reach out to Mr. G's defense counsel at that time, Mrs. Andrea Roberts, and I haven't had a response back. But now it seems like Mr. G's recollection of this event has been refreshed. So where do we stand, Mr. Bradfield, Officer Bradfield?
Your Honor, Mr. G pled guilty to one count of domestic violence. It's dating back to September 19th of 2013. The complainant was Denisha Redding. He was given probation by this court of 12 months, 26 weeks of battery counseling, drug testing, no alcohol. He was assessed $475. His probation officer at the time was Mr. Kenneth Yancey. And Mr. G, they issued a bench warrant for Mr. G because he never reported to our department. He failed to provide proof of compliance with any conditions. That's when the bench warrant was issued. Originally, he had a review date of 9/18/2014. So he's in non-compliance, Judge, and he needs to be held accountable for this case.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, just if I may reiterate, the Register of Actions indicates that a warrant was issued in December of 2013, but for some reason it was canceled in August of 2014. And, you know, it has never come up in Mr. G's life since that time. Your Honor, I am at a loss here I would ask that you give Mr. G another date for this and appoint misdemeanor defender office to represent him on this. I feel ill prepared to defend Mr. G on this particular matter at this time, Your Honor.
All right, with respect to that, I agree with you, counsel, that you don't have information to see on this matter. So I do appreciate your candor and I won't hold you to the accountable for representing Mr. G on this matter. What I will do is, I know that Mr. G has made some representations about being on probation for Macomb County. I do not know what that probation was for, but what I will do is I will assign the defender's office an attorney. I don't know if it'll be Mrs. Roberts or Mrs. Or somebody else in the defender's office to address this matter. And, you know, as for the representation that you made about Mr. G and the warrant being canceled the next year, it really falls kind of on deaf ears for me, because Mr. G knew at the time that he took this plea that he has some obligations to. I don't know what was going on in his life at that time, but just because the warrants were recalled for some reason or other doesn't mean that he's not supposed to be held responsible for his actions that he pled to.
Understood, Your Honor, and that makes perfect sense. I just myself am not equipped to defend Mr. G on this matter at this time.
Now, Officer Bradfield, is there a way that we can get Mr. G a lawyer, or does Mr. G, do you want to retain your own lawyer in this matter, or do you want somebody to appoint? You want the court to appoint one for you?
No, I'll take whatever the court appointed lawyer.
You need to contact the misdemeanor defender's office, and they can assist him in that matter.
Do we contact the misdemeanor defender's office on his behalf, or does he contact them?
He can contact them.
He can contact them?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Do we have a number for the misdemeanor defender's office?
Yes, Judge, I do.
All right.
Does Mr. G have something?
You have something to write with Mr. G?
Yes.
Okay, he can contact 313-575-7540. Once again, 313-575-7540. And will this matter be heard by you, Your Honor, or Austin Garrett?
Well, it has me as the attorney of, as the judge of record now. 575, what's that number again? I'm gonna write it on his file.
575-7540.
0. All right, so it's, Mr. G, I'm gonna order you to contact them no later than Monday morning. I have a case number here if you want to write that down.
I sent Mr. G a copy of the Register of Actions, Your Honor, so he will have the case number.
So what we'll do is we will put this matter off until the trial date of August the 12th. We'll call this a review date.
August the 12th.
Mr. Clerk,
Yes.
review date.
Yeah.
We'll set this for a review date on the same date as the trial date. By that time, you'll have an opportunity to speak with the defender's office, and then we can see if there's a game plan to get this put behind.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Bradfield. Mr. G, are you all set?
Well, I got something to say to Mr. G. Mr. G, I don't appreciate the lack of respect that you showed the court. I'm not the one that put you in this position. I'm the one that's sitting here trying to make sure that you don't have anything else outstanding in this 36th District Court, and you don't have any warrants or anything like that. This thing is sitting here. It's got to be addressed at some point, and that's all I'm trying to do.
You understand that, right, Mr. G?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
I really don't think he gets it, but that's on him.
Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you.
All
Mr.
right,
Bradfield.
so let's adjourn this matter. If there's no further questions, Mr. G, you're free to leave.
August 12th, right?
Yep, August 12th.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at 8:30, Your Honor?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you, Madam Clerk. I think that we're all set. Oh, Mr. Lindsay. Okay, let me put Mr. Lindsay in a room with you. He needs to discuss his matter. His matter was he's got two tickets, open intox and a unregistered vehicle that date back to 2018. I don't know if the officers are still available or still here, so I don't know whether he wants to set a trial date in that matter. But to clear up the other matters that he got recently, there's an offer in here for him to go to the Michigan defensive driving course, and then a blocking traffic, $175 fine will be issued then. And it'll be $175 fine, 0 point offense, 0 abstraction. And I don't even know if he does plead to this, how long it'll take those points or when those points went to the Secretary of State. It may be really just a fine after this point and a misdemeanor on his record, but I'll allow you time to talk to him.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
All right.
Breakout room 3?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Long, what's going on?
How you doing, sir? Excuse me for intruding on your proceedings. The other day I had some technical difficulties when I went into the room and they cut my computer off. All the police said that it wasn't me. And they was like, we throwing it out, give him his money back.
I know that. I know that. What we were doing, remember this, what did we find out about giving his bond back?
I'll send it down to cashiers today. We left earlier today.
Okay, what happened was yesterday, the court got closed down because we had some difficulties with power and stuff. So what my clerk is gonna do this time, and what he tried to do yesterday was send it down to probation. And, send it down to the cashier to see how we can get that bond refunded to you.
Thank you, sir.
It's gonna take a while anyway to get that bond, but at least if you can get it in the computer, it'll be in process. So did you have a phone number? Did we get a phone number from him?
No.
Let's get a phone number from you.
Thank you. Tell me when you're ready for it.
Don't want to put it on YouTube.
If you don't mind it going over YouTube,
why don't you just call the court?
Or you can just call the court. Here, take this number down.
Hold on for a second. Yes, I'm ready.
313
313
964
964
No, I'm sorry, 965
965
2402.
2402.
Yes.
I got it.
Call the court right now and we can get your information and give them about 20 minutes and give, was that 20 minutes to give you a call or call now? You can call right now. Call
All right, do I
right
still, thank you, sir. Do I still have to pay a reinstatement fee for my license?
No, we'll see if we can waive those once we get this straight.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Your Honor.
All right. God bless you as well.
All right. Bye. Enjoy your day.
You as well. So what I'm imagining is this, all these papers right here, go to these, and you separate these things yourself, right?
Yeah.
So these ones that I sign on the front.
They go with those files, right?
Go with these files.
Yeah. I'll attach them to the file.
thought somebody came.
No, I just signed out.
Oh, we still have another case.
Yeah, but I just signed off Zoom.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's gonna tell me that basically, we're gonna do this and we ain't gonna worry about that.
Yeah.
You supposed to say, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, you know. You've done the North for the last 6 years.
6 years, more like 8 years.
Oh,
And then the other attorney, well, we have him coming up with his client with the drunk driving. He tells me I don't have any more jurisdiction over this probation ended after 2 years. Yeah, but if you have scound, the time tolls, so he's gonna get it.
Thanks for telling us he has scoundrel.
Yes, he told us that too.
Yeah.
You remember the drunk driver?
I remember exactly, but he said he left the state. That was, you know, that started holding on top of that too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your lawyer making that representation.
But even then, if you still absconded even if you did.
Because you didn't do anything to requirements.
Right. You just stopped recording.
Or never did report it.
With this one, did they plead anything, or you just want them to do a class and come back?
Well, all of Michigan defensive driving, they just, they didn't do any, I just wrote all that out. So all the Michigan defensive driving ones, they gotta come back. If they do it, and I just wrote that down so we'll know what the offer was.
Okay.
Somebody told me I don't take good enough notes.
So don't even dismiss the count 2 and 3, just leave
No,
everything
we'll
open.
leave everything open until they come back and do what they're supposed to do. That's wherever you see Michigan defensive driving, I'm just writing down there, taking a note on what's offered.
Yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse, lawyer, claims he opened fire at Black Lives Matter protest. This victim was convicted sex offender. You can't ever really know what a reporter is writing or what they're thinking, but if it's like, if he's making that same representation that he's making it exactly like the council made it, how will Rittenhouse know he's a convicted sex offender? Right.
There you go. The lady, yeah, she just called me. No, that's everything you called. The ones that was posted, I think they were they were all posted for her. But they were
Hi, Judge.
Hey, how's it going? Can you go get my leave out of the room? All right. Recalling the case of Andre Lamont Lindsay. Counselor, you've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Lindsay. Mr. Lindsay, we've given you opportunity to speak with counsel. How do we want to proceed?
Your Honor, provided that the offer that was extended today remains open, Mr. Lindsay would like to take the matter to trial. He was scheduled for a trial on May 20th. His recollection is that he had difficulty logging in that day and he logged in late. The judge did address him. Mr. Lindsay's impression was that perhaps House counsel had left for the day, that there was nobody there. He's not exactly sure what time he logged in, but he did log in that day. He was told to log in again the next day on May 21st, which he did. And then on that date, this show cause date was scheduled, and he is here today.
Yeah, I don't need to know. I mean, I appreciate you giving me the background. I'm not really concerned about that. I just want to know if he wants a trial date. I don't know the offer. That will be up to the city attorney whether the offer is going to be there or not. There's an offer to open in talks passenger.
Yeah, there's an offer to open in talks passenger to dismiss the unregistered and then
let's see this. This is the 2018 case. You want to see if Officer Pierce and Officer Robinson are available? They are. All right, Jake. They are. All right. Okay, so they're here. So we can get you a trial date if you want. His question is this offer going to be available?
Mr. Assistant Corp Counsel, is this offer still going to be open on the day of trial?
Get your appearance on the record, please.
Kathy Murphy, P51422 for Mr. Lindsay.
Dante Goss, on behalf of the city of Detroit, P60162. I guess my concern is I have to bring in officers and pay overtime for them. What is the difference of taking the offer today and waiting to a trial?
So, Mr. Lindsay, both of the officers are still employed with the city of Detroit and most likely would appear on the date of trial. Would you like to resolve this today?
Yes, I would.
That don't mean that they'll recollect what's going on, but
yeah,
that's true. That they might not remember the incident, Mr. Lindsay, but they both are still employed with the city.
I understand. I'll take it to trial.
Okay. All right. Let's set a trial date in the matter for August the 12th. 2021 at 9 a.m. That'll be all the matters set for trial on that date. Mr. Lindsay, you may or may not receive a notice for that, but don't rely on that notice. If you don't see it, you're expected to be here August the 12th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
August 12th, 2021, 9 a.m.
Yes. Any other questions?
No, Your Honor, you've been very helpful. Thank you, counsel.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your patience, sir. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave. Have a great rest of the day. Excuse me.
Have a great day, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Ansel, I got a case in it's SP 111 40322. Now, this is the actual person who is still and who is criminally closely on for. So it has been found to the wrong person. Well, actually, this is a personal phone. This one. Yeah. So it was like this still that we get this from this. We don't need to put it to me.
We did it, Your Honor.
Yeah, we did. We have one other guy, Mr. Long. He was here yesterday. My court clerk is on the line with the cashier's department downtown, but
We're all set. I'm gonna call Mr. Long back and tell him. We're all set. Man.
all right, so we don't need counsel.
Nope.
All right, well, we're all set, counsel. Thank you very much for your advocacy today, and have a great weekend. We'll see you sometime in the future.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Thank you for your leadership today. We got it done.
Yes, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.